90 Day Fiancé Season 11 star Aminata Mina Mac caused a stir when she called her husband Mark Bassett's daughter, Jordan, a snake. Mark, 58, is a pilot who met Mina, 35, during a trip to Paris. The two fell in love and soon welcomed a daughter, Maria. Mina finally received her K-1 visa and moved with Maria to Mark's small New Hampshire town, beginning the 90-day countdown to their wedding. But after years of anticipation, the couple's reunion wasn't everything they had hoped. Mina was quick to voice her displeasure with Mark's home and the lack of amenities in his town. The situation worsened further when Mark revealed his daughter didn't approve of his relationship, as Mina and Jordan came face to face during a family beach trip. Their attempt to patch things up turned into an explosive argument. Mina told Jordan she wasn't welcome at the wedding, which solidified her presentation as a high-maintenance villain. However, I'm convinced Mina's villain edit is unfair, and it's Mark and Jordan who are in the wrong. Mina's first episodes of 90 Day Fiancé Season 11 painted her in an unflattering light. She seemed dissatisfied with everything Mark did and came across as snobby and condescending. However, I don't think it's fair to judge Mina so harshly when she's in a vulnerable position. It's easy to forget the culture shock one can experience when moving to a new country. Mina is dependent on Mark, and she's struggling to adapt to an unfamiliar environment. Furthermore, Mina had to leave her 9-year-old son, Clayton, behind in Paris due to unexpected issues with his passport. Mina faced the heartbreaking choice of whether to leave her son behind or deny Maria the chance to reunite with her father. As Mina acclimated to small-town life in the United States, she was also dealing with guilt and heartbreak over leaving Clayton behind. This information made me reconsider Mina's actions. While she sometimes comes across as difficult, I believe Mina is dealing with a heavy emotional burden that's causing her to act out. When Mina first arrived in New Hampshire, I was struck by how poorly prepared Mark was to welcome his fiancée and daughter. He still had pictures of his ex-wife around the house, which made Mina feel like a guest in another woman's home. Mark postponed installing baby gates until the last minute despite having ample time to baby-proof. He even failed to buy necessities for Maria, such as diapers and a high chair. Mark's attempts to remedy the situation only proved his incompetence. He took Mina to a rustic furniture store, which had no high chairs, and then to a gas station for groceries. It's no wonder Mina was unimpressed, yet she was made to seem stuck up. I think Mark was entirely to blame when he easily could have ordered items for Maria ahead of time or ventured further to a store that would meet his family's needs. His failure to prepare shouldn't reflect poorly on Mina, who deserves to be accommodated after leaving everything behind to be with him. Mina was already feeling unwelcome and uncomfortable when Mark broached the topic of his daughter, Jordan. The bad blood between the women began years earlier when Jordan flew to Paris to attend Maria's baptism, only for Mina to arrive 3 hours late. Jordan also had serious doubts about the 18-year age gap between Mark and Mina. She thought it was inappropriate for her father to have more children at his age, considering Mina was closer to Jordan's age than his own, and she accused Mina of using him. After Mark and Mina argue about her relationship with Jordan, Mark makes the mistake of relaying details of the private conversation to Jordan. He betrayed Mina's trust and further contributed to the tension within the family. As her reunion with Jordan neared, Mina was thrown into a hostile situation on top of her stress. Mark failed to mediate between Mina and Jordan, remarking, "I know I started it, but you guys need to fix it." When Mina and Jordan came face to face during the family's beach vacation, their relationship went from bad to worse. Jordan blamed Mina for Mark's decision to have more children, which resulted in Mina calling her a snake. Both women stormed off without a resolution. While Jordan's frustration is understandable, it's not her place to decide whether her father should have more kids. I'm convinced her main problem with Mark and Mina's relationship is the age difference, and she would find any excuse to dislike Mina. Jordan needs to work through her insecurity about being replaced with Mark, not his fiancé. After Mark's lackluster welcome and Jordan making her a scapegoat, it's no wonder Mina hasn't always come across as pleasant on 90 Day Fiancé. She's been put in an impossible position, and the blame should be on Mark and Jordan, not Mina.